it to me, Chandler. I want it all.
And like, why is it saying that? Why is it saying it like that? Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another TV show, reaction, and commentary. Today we're going to be hopping into Better Call Saul, Episode 5. This one's titled Alpine Shepherd Boy. Now, where we left off last time, we've witnessed Jimmy doing his thing. We witnessed Jimmy activate his old self to kind of get what he wants in this time frame. And what I love about that is because I mentioned something earlier, and I don't want to press too much on it because I really want to jump into this episode, but you know, Jimmy is a type of person where he's able to thrive being himself. It just so happens that it comes at somewhat of a detriment to society. However, when he plays by the rules of society, he doesn't seem to get any options to show himself. You know, it's just there's a sense of him being kicked down when he's trying to play by the rules, and so it creates this character where I've mentioned this again before, where I see it the same similarities with Walter, where you have this person who, if left on his own, can truly thrive. However, as you've seen from the Breaking Bad series, it definitely came at a detriment to everyone around him. And so it really does bring up this question, a very personal question that I can't really speak for the characters, but you know, what is a life lived? You know, like, what is the best way of living your life, and how do you go about that? I love stories that tackle that, because watching the pendulum swing between those phases of going in and out of, trying to work with society and then just, being greedy or being more selfish, and the ripples from both of that, it really does make for interesting character progression and just, character development that I feel is a lot more psychological, and those psychological effects just ripple into more physical effects in the actual show, in society, and in some cases even our main character. So I'm excited to see how that is gonna deepen, and it's crazy that I'm thinking of this already on season 1 episode 5. So I'm not going to talk too much. I'm clearly excited to jump into this. Like always, guys, if you want to be able to support this channel, the best way to do it is through Patreon. You can also support the channel by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And at the end of the day, I hope that you can just sit back, relax, get your popcorn and snacks as we hop into episode 5, season 1 of Better Call Saul. At first, I thought that was Walter's house. I was about to be like, yo, no way. No way are we about to get this already. It's just the old lady across the street wondering why the hell that dude came out looking like a dude from outer space. Yeah, that's right. All right, we're getting information beamed back into our brain. He did realize that Jimmy is back to being Jimmy.
Officer, let's talk about something called probable cause, as I'm sure you know.
Oh man, I was wondering he was about to do something like this. Yeah, he's a lawyer, so obviously he would know all of this.
Requiring an individual to leave his house is seizure, and therefore protected under the Fourth Amendment.
Oh boy, they probably think he broke into this place.
Seconds open.
Oh, that was a fun little CGI. That was fun. I like that.
No phones, no walkie-talkies, no flashlights. Definitely no tasers. I can't emphasize that enough. Deal?
Oh God. Then they took out the tasers. Oh no. This is so bad, actually. Yep, I'm sure Jimmy is not gonna vibe with that. I'm sure that is probably not going to be good on his conscience. Again, you know, what I said in the beginning of the intro is just, it's fascinating seeing where the ripples of these characters' actions land on. They are just simply not aware of it, and I just find that to be so fascinating. They're usually aware of the consequences of lying, but just, I don't think they would expect that all of this would have happened.
This is my assistant's car. My Mercedes is in the shop. I ought to give him a raise.
That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. I'm interested in seeing who this client is.
And I had me a pair of insights. Insight the first, you ain't afraid to put yourself out there. And insight the second, you believe in the real America.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. This guy, that was a great cut.
I'm all ears.
I want to secede from the United States. Now, I got 1,100 acres of property here.
His face the entire time is just so great. Doing the Jim Halpert.
We are going to be America's Vatican City.
Ricky, I'm your man.
Oh, man, dude.
And 500 when we're done.
$1 million. That seems fair.
What a game face. What a game face he is putting on right now. This whole setting is just insane. The music, the freaking animals, man. This house, the chairs. Oh. No way.
Tax-free.
No way. No, I was not expecting that. This whole scene was already crazy, but that is like, without a doubt, the craziest thing. That's insane. No way he just did that.
Mr. McGill, hi. Thanks so much for coming.
This is awesome. This is awesome. I love that we're just going around and seeing the people that has called his business. This is really, really hilarious. It's good to see him in the field more, too. This is bizarre.
Would you mind signing a non-disclosure agreement?
You got it. Yeah, no problem.
It's my idea of a lifetime.
Man, if this thing is going to be some bizarre time travel machine, because that's what it's looking like.
You ready?
It's so much. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god.
This is how he works.
Oh, yeah. That's the...
Dude.
Gosh, you're big.
Dude.
You're so big.
This is so weird. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. It reminds me of those trash cans that be saying this when you put trash in them.
Chandler's my youngest. Loves it.
Huh.
Give it to me, Chandler. I want it all.
And like, why is it saying that? Why is it saying it like that?
I created this for children. Children, understand?
Well, hey, Viagra was originally invented to treat hypertension. Well, look how that turned out.
Oh my goodness, that is funny, dude. I was not expecting any of this. That is hilarious.
I found the Alpine Shepherd boy.
This is so great. This is great. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was not expecting to see his different journeys towards these clients. This is hilarious. And it also just goes to show you, like, even with his Jimmy methods, and he wins, it's still not over, you know? It's like, what is suffice for him? What's going to make him settle?
Exactly. And no matter what, I want the toe-headed twins to go to Reverend Lawrence's grandson.
Why is she Why is she stroking the damn thing like that? Like, why?
Now, I hate to do this, but I do need to bring up my payment. And I'm sorry, but I can't accept S&H green stamps.
$120.40.
Okay.
Yo, shout out to her. She's been the most reasonable person that he has faced so far. And that's saying something, because what the heck is that place?
Huge, Chandler. You're a big, big boy. Oh, where does it end? Oh, don't stop, Chandler.
Man, I can feel all the tension and future confrontations, because these characters are great. I'm loving these characters, and I'm loving the pacing of these characters. I know it's a little slower, but I enjoy it. It's shot so well. I don't mind it at all.
My scumbag cousin stealing her savings and her pain meds. Getting old sucks. Seniors need someone on their side.
Yeah, but do they need Jimmy? Do they need Jimmy? The hard part is, the answer is honestly yes and no. It's completely up to him if he uses them or if he decides to help them.
It's Chuck.
Yeah, he's in the absolute worst place to be in when it comes to whatever he has.
I need you to say the words, Jimmy. I need to hear it from you.
I'm calm, okay? Calm.
Edwin, why don't you go wait in the hallway? I'll call if we need you.
Edwin was not messing around. I'm cracking up. My man's name was Edwin.
Do you have a phone or a pager or anything with a battery?
I don't think so. Babe.
Yo, I mean, that just makes it feel like it's real. I'm still not. I don't think I've ever heard of something like this. It would be fascinating if this was actually in his head.
It's a condition. Electromagnetic hypersensitivity. For reasons unknown,
because the doctor doesn't know about it.
Have you ever seen me exhibit any sign whatsoever of mental illness? See? If I thought for 1 second you could cure me, believe me, I'd jump at the chance.
Damn, I love when she doesn't talk about what she's feeling inside and just shows it with her facial animations.
What do you do for light? How do you prepare food?
I use white gas lanterns. For cooking, I have a camp stove.
Wow.
I have a large cooler.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh, wow. That's insane.
Well, thank you. Would you mind if I took a moment to speak with your brother?
Make sure you still have your wallet when you're done.
Damn, that's a shame. What if it's just awareness, though? What if he's just aware to it? That's a shame. I don't want to invalidate his physical pain, but geez, that's such a complexity I was not expecting to find within this show. That is so interesting. That's such an added layer.
If you testify in a custodial hearing, he can get the help he needs. That's in your power.
To be committed involuntarily, he has to be a danger to himself or others.
And he is.
You could tell she's a doctor for real. Just look at her shoes.
What would you do?
All I know is he needs help.
But their relationship is awesome. The fact that he asked her, that's great.
The nurse will bring you the release forms.
I don't think Jimmy would ask anyone else's opinion on that.
You're a real peach, Howard. Of course you don't want Chuck committed.
No, I don't. Why would I?
Because if Chuck were committed, then I become his legal guard.
I feel like Jimmy he could potentially be making an enemy out of somebody who might not be an enemy.
Must have melted your brain if you think for 1 second.
Guys, Chuck.
Just because of the relationship previously. Yes. Which is also interesting. I love that he's not a perfect character.
Thanks for helping me decide. Wave bye-bye to your cash cow, because it's leaving the pasture. I'm committing him.
And then Jimmy just commits his brother just because of the relationship of that. There's so many things orbiting right now. It's pretty incredible.
There you go, buddy. Yeah, there you go.
I'm not looking forward to this conversation. The conversation in question is when
Everything's gonna be all right.
you know he questions Jimmy about, are you doing your old mischievous ways again? I'm not ready for that.
If you want to advertise, that's your business.
Business being the operative word there, Chuck, because I have gotten business off of this. Legit business. Will's,
It's so interesting that Jimmy is the one sparking this conversation, because I feel like he just has to prove to his older brother, like, no, I'm doing the right thing, even though we both know he's lying through his teeth.
reverse mortgage scams. I mean, getting old sucks.
He's pulling a Jimmy right now.
Single-breasted. Light blue or cream? It's blue.
Yeah, he's creating his own superhero outfit. He is sketching the superhero fit.
Simple. Single pocket.
It's crazy. I've been so invested in this part of the story that I damn near forgot about the whole cartel. And Tuco, like, man, this is insane. I'm so mad they got the SpongeBob music playing right now. How many times do we have to tell you, old man? Smart. That's incredibly smart.
Annotated book of rules for parking validation?
No. The rules for parking validation are actually pretty simple. Most people get it on the first try.
Damn, I love these two, man. Need
a will? Call McGill. So, give me a call if you happen to know any elders.
Man, yo, these two are great, man. I did not know they vibed with each other like this, man. Breaking Bad showed hints of it. Or did they even show hints of it? Regardless, it's so great. I love that transition. That was great. That was really good. Also, great transition to have us follow this character, by the way, instead of just swapping into it. That was really smart how they did that. Didn't mess with the pacing. Is that Mike in that car? Is Mike in that car? The way this is composed makes me feel like Mike is in that car, and it is. Damn. It was hinted at the relationship they had in Breaking Bad, if I can remember correctly, but I believe their relationship is rocky. It's the relationship that he has with his granddaughter that's a lot more playful. Good old Mike just picking up a bat ready to swing at any moment. Makes me wonder who's he's expecting. Well, okay, I was not expecting the police.
Long
Damn.
way from home, aren't you?
You and me both.
Ah, damn. That's good. Good place to end it right there. Not even gonna lie. All right, everybody, we just got done episode 5. Breaking Bad. No, not Breaking Bad. Damn. You guys see what I'm saying? We got done episode 5 of Better Call Saul. And I gotta say, it's continuing to just impress me every step of the way. I understand the slower pacing, but I'm pretty sure if you guys seen the films that I've watched on this channel and you guys are aware of the type of films that I really, enjoy and creatively get inspired by, then of course I enjoy this slower pacing. I enjoy the cinematography that, honestly makes the slower pacing that much more enjoyable. And it's something that I'm noticing with every frame. I'm trying my best not to talk at every single frame, because every single frame I can find a way to let you guys know why this frame in particular is good, from obviously the more abstract meaning of, maybe more playing around with the lighting and the shadowings, and to creating dimensions within the space and wide shots that showcases like more of just the space around these characters. But then there's also more smart and technical aspects that are within the filmmaking that helps the story flow that much better, from the transition we've seen with Mike being, at his workplace, and then transitioning from nighttime to morning and following his character. I think that's a beautiful way to transition and drop us off into another character and their pacing without messing up the overall pacing that we were originally used to when following Jimmy. But also in other terms, just very standard tradition, just very standard shots with smart compositry. Is that what? Compositry? Smart composition. It's just, in that example of seeing Mike in the car, or you're thinking that someone was in the frame and having someone in the foreground. But just, the rule of third, having the car here and the center focus, taking out more of this side of the frame. It kind of just, the flowing of information is so much more digestible because of the smart filmmaking. And I think it better serves this story because it's a lot more informational based. It's a lot heavier on the information that goes around, hence why it requires a slower pacing. But the slower pacing is just compensated by the brilliant filmmaking and the brilliant cinematography. So it's really cool to see how they're able to kind of, again, just compensate for a story that requires slower pacing. I'm happy that they didn't feel as though they had to skip out on certain things for the pricing of telling this story. I think that is so awesome. That's just great. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. I'm gonna hop into the next one for everybody that is on the Patreon, but for everybody else, I'll see y'all next week. Stay healthy and stay hydrated, because we are just getting started.
Purple jacket, pocket full of weed. Everything that I should ever need. Grab some matches cause they give them free. Just like my time. Hair pulled back in the backseat.